Okay. Time for the video. Wait. How am I gonna do this? Oh, hey! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. You'll never guess what are in these boxes. But first, just let me figure out how I'm gonna... Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing a little unboxing. Yes guys, I am super excited to show you what are in these boxes. A little disclaimer, I've already opened them and used the stuff that's in them, but for the sake of the video, I wanted to put them back in the boxes and just do a good old-fashioned unboxing video. So, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, hold on, let me grab my knife. Oh. Alright, so what I'm about to show you in these boxes is something that I have been super excited for like about a month. As you guys probably know, in my last video, I said I was going to start making more video content, doing more videography, kind of pursuing it more as something bigger than just a hobby. So, because of that, I had to get new gear. And that's what's in these boxes. So first, let's grab this. Obviously, when making videos, you're using a lot of gear, and you need something to carry that gear around. So, had to buy a camera bag. Next, let's open this other box. So obviously before I bought any of this stuff, I did a lot of extensive research, what I really needed versus what I really wanted. I got most of the stuff that I felt I needed, and this was on that list. So this is called a Steadicam. Some people call it a Glidecam, but what it does is you set your camera on top of this little mount, and then the weight distribution helps stabilize the camera so you don't get a lot of that jittery and shaking. All right, back to the big box. Now what I found when I was doing my research is the lenses you use on your camera will really aid in successful videos. I didn't go out and buy the most expensive lenses obviously, but I tried to buy the ones I felt that I would have the most use out of, and that kind of had just the most practicality of what I'm going to be shooting for. So I bought 3. Alright, when buying my lenses, I wanted to hit all of the spectrum of range without breaking the bank and buying like 8 to 10 lenses. So I only got 3. Alright, so for you camera people, I obviously went with the 50mm prime lens, the 1.4 aperture. It is sometimes referred to as the Nifty 50. But yeah, I'm not going to go into lens detail because I really don't know too much about these things. Now this lens was the cheapest lens I bought. It is a 75 to 300mm. I felt I needed a telephoto of some capacity. It was only 80 bucks and it fit the budget, so I went with it. This is probably one I won't be using as often, but I felt I needed a telephoto in my arsenal. That way, in case I needed to go into that 300mm, I had that option. Last on the list of lenses, the baby. This one was probably the most suggested. Like, this lens, it's a very versatile lens. I could use it for a lot of applications. I saw this lens on so many suggested lists, and I just had to get it. It honestly wasn't that cheap, but now that I have it in my hands and I've used it for a few days, again, like I said in the start of the video, I use this stuff already. But it is the Sigma 18 to 35 f1.8. Starts at 18mm, goes out to 35, good kind of wide to mid-range lens. The performance of this lens is just outrageous. Obviously, I don't have too much experience with lenses and cameras in general, but using this camcorder right here and then going to this stuff, crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. The performance value on these things is just through the roof. So now you're probably wondering, you have lenses, you have a camera bag, you have a stabilizer. Don't you need a camera? Why, certainly I do need a camera. And that is the next thing and the last thing we're gonna be grabbing out of this box. So here it is. Yeah, guys, that's right. I went with the EOS 80D from Canon. Honestly, a super, super awesome camera. Few days I've had with it have been amazing. Great, like, not, I want to say starter camera, but like the next step up. Like, this camcorder I've been using has been awesome, but the stuff that I can do with this thing, mwah, just insane. Comes with one battery and a charger. So I did not get it with a kit lens. Again, I went with these other options, so I figured I'd save some money. I wouldn't get the kit lens, and I would just get the lenses that I felt I would know for certain I would be able to use and utilize. Not saying the kit lens was bad and I didn't want to have it. Basically why I did it was I saved money on the camera so I could upgrade to a Sigma 18-35. So I basically made it like this was the kit lens that came with the camera, if that makes sense. Now when it comes to other camera stuff like microphones and lighting and things like that, I already had, so I didn't have to get any of that. I just felt I needed the nuts and bolts, the meats and potatoes of videography and filmmaking, and that obviously is a camera, some good lenses, some stabilization, and storage / travel carrying stuff. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. I've already used this stuff for the last couple days. I've just been tinkering with it. I didn't want to wait to do an unboxing, so I figured I would utilize it. And then when the time came, I had free time to do an unboxing. I would just put it all back in the box and then pick it back up. So that's what I did. So now that we have this nice piece of gear with this nice piece of glass on it, let's switch it out with the old one. And that's gonna conclude it for the old camcorder. So as you can see, this is what I've been using for the last few months. Not bad. One thing I will miss about this one though, it is pretty light. Now I'm not saying I'm not gonna use this one in any type of application that I do. It could be good for maybe travel vlogging. I gotta go somewhere that I don't want to carry around a huge rig like the old 80D. The footage wasn't terrible, but the one things that I hated about this was the mount source was plastic, and I burned through that in like a week. So I literally couldn't mount this to anything. What you just saw me take off of this was, I can't find it. So what I literally did was put electrical tape around the camera to get it set on the tripod. That's literally what I did before this video. So that's gonna conclude the unboxing part of this video. What I'm now gonna show you is the footage I took in the last couple days. Nothing really specific. I mean, there's really gonna be no like storytelling to this. I'm gonna show you just a couple clips that I got. Just some things I've shot in the last few days with the 80D. Hopefully you can see the image quality difference, just the sharpness and the texture of the image and everything like that. So anyways, guys, that's gonna conclude it for me here. Hope you like the rest of this video with all the footage I got, and we'll see you on the next video.
Go ahead, Mama.
Is it recording still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fingers.
My heart hurts because your camera is so